Val's gonna pretty much keep to himself. He doesn't want anything to do with these people. He doesn't want to become friends with them. He doesn't give a damn. He's just gonna find his own place and just stay the hell away from them. If they talk to him, he'll try and ignore them. His first night in prison, he slept thinking about how he hated art and how he was a criminal. He was lost here, but on the other hand, he knew exactly what he wanted to do: escape, stay the hell away from these idiots. It was the worst thing that ever happened to him. Why the hell they wanted to come in his room and talk, I don't get it. But the cop was getting pretty pissed off at Henry. It wasn't something that Vel wanted to deal with. He tried to keep sleeping as best he could. Vel had magic. He didn't have to worry about these idiots. He had all kinds of magic and all kinds of books. Back at home once, all they were doing was just talking about stupid Yetis. Pissed off the guard pretty bad. Vel was pissed. He was hungry. He couldn't eat for the last few days. He just was too sick to his stomach for going to prison. He had to get something to eat, and then he was pissed. There was nobody around to fix this stuff for him. He knew. He just knew it. This idiot here wanted to cook, just like he did. Man, was he mad. Stuck here in prison, he had to cook his own food. It wasn't how he expected it. Who the hell was this asshole over here bitching? Freaking Andrew. He didn't know Andrew. He didn't like him. He didn't want to be around him. He looked over. Hey, Andrew, why don't you go freaking clean up some food, huh? Andrew didn't say nothing to him. He didn't have anything else to say. Screw it. He cooked this shit, put it down, and then man, what a freaking day. He burned the only thing he tried to cook. Yeah. Horrifying quality. Screw it. He was just gonna eat some leftovers. Mac and cheese. That'd make him better. Mac and frickin' cheese. He had to get the hell out of this room as soon as possible. Cleaning up after all these assholes wasn't his idea of fun. But hey, in this kind of life, what choice did he have? He was gonna do whatever he could. He was gonna find a way. He tried to find a door that would open. It wasn't this one. So he decided to pick the lock. Lock it to everyone else but myself. He knew he'd find a way. There had to be some place he could go. He saw the back fence. He gave it a try and unlocked it with picks that he made with, well, who knows what. Velendar didn't waste any time. From his memories that he got back from this whole event, he took apart some bed frames, spent a lot of useless time making parts for it. His inventing skill over the year had improved, and there you go. He knew this machine would work. He'd just have to wait for the right time. It would have to be soon. God, he couldn't stand the idea of being here. No zombie attack. He had to collect some stuff to power his machine. He had too many people here. Too many assholes. Thank God nobody's talked to him yet. He just wanted to be left alone. It was the best thing, and he knew it. He thought about the metals that he found, he picked up. Hell, that would work. He knew it. God, he hated doing laundry. He freaking hated it. You know what? He had to practice his magic some. He'll do that sometime soon. After he was done getting all of his crap. Freaking stupid thing was already busted. For God's sakes, how could he freaking do it? Oh, his life was miserable. Collecting clothes just so that way he could wash a bunch of other people's crap. God, he hated it. More than a passion. He wanted to kill these assholes. All these other idiots were goofing off and trying to have fun, enjoy themselves, be miserable, fight with each other, that kind of thing. Val wasn't going to have none of it, so he went back to bed. This day wasn't over, but it was over for him. He was gonna get some rest. Maybe these idiots wouldn't come up here and try and wake him up. I guess while Val was sleeping, some jackass decided he was gonna come into his room and puke in his toilet. What the hell? Really? I mean, why? Why would you bother? Why? Just doesn't make any damn sense. Puke in his toilet. Val woke up in the middle of the night. Well, middle of the night being 12 a.m. He was hungry. God, he couldn't stand it. Hungry as all hell. He had to eat something, and he stunk. God, he hated stinking. What was he supposed to do? He had to do something. Somebody left hot dogs out on the ground again. I really hate this existence. Look at these damn things. I can't even put nothing down on them. Bullshit. It's the worst damn counters I've ever used. Fucking son of a bitch. Well, thought, you know what? If I could do anything, I can at least make this bullshit a little bit better. With his magic, he created a bunch of new counters to make the food actually sit up top. He had to get rid of this shit. God, these assholes were so freaking... They were so messy. Oh, great. Here come a jackass to come talk to him. Maybe he'll let off on his own. Thought about taking a shower, but he just didn't care. Maybe the smell would keep him away. The shower downstairs was broken. He knew he couldn't do anything about it to repair it. Hell, he could, but why would he? No. So he went upstairs to take an evil shower. Val got a letter from Laura Wishmaster. Just stood there having to get the mail. He could just make a run for it now. Now wasn't the time. So he went back in. He got all the stuff he needed for the fuel. He had to wait for the perfect time to be able to activate it, use the spell, and put the fuel in it. And he'd be done. Bam. There he was. He knew these guys. They would eventually want to be his buddy. He saw the way they acted, and it looked like this one went and shaved his head. Suzel had a lot of tats. He must have wore a wig, is what Val thought as he conversated. Man, have you had the food lately? It's awful. Fuck, you figure they could spend some more money, huh? Val tried to ignore him. Yeah, well, you know, if they had my money, they could have good food. It seemed like Suzel. He seemed like an alright guy. Val looked at him. He knew he was evil because of the look in his eye. He was also half freaking nuts. Freaking genius like he was. Loner. Oh, what was gonna happen, he thought. Well, I guess he'd just have to see. So they played chess, and enjoyed themselves. Val kept the conversation to a minimal. It was better off for him. How about a real game, Val said. Play chess with Suzel. Why not? The food's pretty shitty around here, Suzel. I gotta piss, dude.